So friends, in this problem, we are going to calculate the nodal vector due to the load acting on the beam. So in this beam, the left side it is fixed and in the right side there is an roller support. And the point load is at a distance of 4 meter from the left side, and in the right side it's having 6 meter remaining. So total length of the beam is 10 meter. And the load UDL it is acting at a 20 kilonewton per meter. So let us calculate the nodal force or the nodal vector. So due to the point load, we can write the force vector easily, where force vector we can write for point load. So for point load, let us calculate the load vector. So where it is acting at an node 2, you can write the element into two forms, 1 and 2. Okay, so before the point load, after the point load. So this becomes in one element, second element. So I can say at node 1 there is no force and there will be no bending moment, and at 2 the point load is acting at 100 kilonewton. So I can write minus 100 kilonewton. Okay, let us take all the values in kilonewton. Okay, minus because it's acting downward. And at 3 bending moment at 2, so again 0, and here there is no vertical force and bending moment, 0 0. So this is for point load, but we'll have the UDL also. Okay, so for UDL you have to join the point load and also the UDL. So now for UDL, okay, for UDL we have to divide this element. So first I will write the equation for UDL. Okay, so let us say that you can write force for UDL. So the equation I will write, so PL divided by 2, again PL square divided by 12, PL divided by 2, now PL square by 12. So this is minus PL square by 12. So this is the equation for UDL with and cantilever with and having a simply supported. Now for element 1, so same equation I can write. I will say F1, for F1 PL divided by 2. So what is the value of L here for element 1? That is 4 meter. So load is 20 for UDL, 20 into, and 20 is acting downward, so minus 20 into L is 4 divided by 2, and for PL square by 2, so P is again minus 20 and L is 4 square is 16 divided by 12, again PL divided by 2, so minus 20 into 4 divided by 2, so minus same PL square by 12, minus 20 into 16 divided by 12. So here it will be minus 40 and it is 20 into 4 divided by 3. So we'll get minus 26.67. Again here minus 40. So here, okay, here minus, it is there already in the equation, so minus into minus you will get plus 26.67. so this is for element 1. Similarly for element 2, okay, so I will write for F2. So now I will directly calculate in the equation. So here the forces will be like 1 2 3. Okay, so 1, I will write 1 2 3 4. So here there will be 1 is vertical force, that is 1 will say, another bending moment will say 2. So 1 2 3 4. And for F2, from here we can calculate. F2 is L is 6 meter here, so 20 into 6 divided by 2, 20 into 6 divided by 2. so we'll get 60. Okay, so that is minus 60. Same, the load is having same 20 acting downward. Similarly, minus 20 into the length is 6 square. 6 square is 36. 20 into 36 divided by 12. So again you will get 60 here. So again the value will be minus 60. So here on our, so 20 into 6 divided by 2 we obtained already minus 60, and here minus into minus we will get plus. 20 into 36 divided by 12 we all got 60. Okay, so here the nodes will be from element 2, it will be from 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, hope it is clear to you. At here vertical force will be 5 and movement will be 6, and here it will be 3, movement will be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and for element 2 it starts from 2 to 3, 2, 3, sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now you need to add these two to calculate the force for UDL. So here you have to write all the nodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the forces. Okay, for 1 we obtain 1, 1. 1, 1 we obtain minus 40. 2, 1 it is minus 26.67. 3, 1 it is minus 40. So here also you will have the 3, 1 more here. So minus 40 and minus 60. So we will obtain minus 100 for 3, 1. And for 4, 1 it is 26.67. And one more we are having here minus 60. So plus 26.67 minus 60. So we obtain minus 33.33 when you will add these two. Again, now 5, 1, 5, 1. So minus 60, 6, 1 plus 60. Okay, so this is the force for UDL. Okay, so now if you want to calculate the force for the UDL, this is the method to make the force to calculate the UDL. Okay, hope it is clear to you. Thank you for watching.